So you love fighting games, and you want to build a fight stick, but you don't know where to start. Then I've got great news. Today, we're going to explore the starting point for a great and unique fight stick. The case, more specifically, the Buttercade Banger. Great standout with customization options to make it yours, and only yours. What's good? Craw here, with my recently finished Buttercade Banger. If you've been around here, you'll remember our previous look at the Buttercade Bomber, specifically the smaller 6-button stealth bomber. Jonathan's still at it, and his laser never rests, just like his grip on the pulse of the FGC. Going deeper into the product stack, we find the Banger, a feature-rich fight stick case, or a pre-built unit depending on your needs. There's no compromise with this one either. If you want a custom case where you specify every detail, this is it. We'll get more into that in a bit. First, let's take a look at my banging banger and what I stuffed into it. The case measures 8 by 16 inches and is about 2 inches deep. Mine had an 8-button noir layout and it's set up for a Japanese lever. You can choose any layout you can think of, and Jonathan will make it happen. For this build, I went with the Sanjuks V3 lever, but we'll talk about that more in a bit. There's 4 auxiliary buttons on the left side, and I set mine up for home, start, select, and turbo. If you're a PlayStation player, you could set up that 4th button as a touchpad button, depending on the PCB you choose to be the brains of the operation. Since I was trying to cover all my bases, I went with the Brook UFB, as it's one of the most versatile boards out there, and has pretty much set the bar for top-end fight stick components. If you're looking for more specific support, there's definitely other options out there. Xbox and PlayStation specific options, and even the Zero Pi if you're just focused on the PC. Moving right along, I opted for holes and mounting supplies for the BitBang Gaming player LEDs. If you're a console player, these lights will shine through the top and let you know which controller you're holding, 1 through 4. They're available from BitBang in a ton of colors, and I'll leave links below for all the things featured in this video, because that's how we do. I chase the good stuff and lay it out for you. Back to the case. The corners are reinforced with aluminum, the main body is acrylic, and that's where it gets really interesting. These cases go far beyond the solid and clear colors you're used to. There's some crazy colors out there, but you can still opt for a cover that supports artwork if that's your jam. From there you can pick side panel colors and whether you prefer a solid or a windowed bottom. Regardless of which bottom you choose, you also get foam for lap play. If you like Tech Flex sexy wiring, and who doesn't, I'd go for a windowed bottom, for sure. And that's what I did. This case is substantial without being heavy or bulky. The quality is tight, and the fit is great. There's plenty of room to build in it, and it's spacious without looking empty when you're done building. Before I go into the specifics of my build, there's a couple things I want to cover. Firstly, the case was sent to me by the Buttercade shop, but as you know, this doesn't sway my review. These are my honest thoughts. Full stop. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. So real quick, what's going for this case? It's built tough from aluminum and acrylic with a few extra 3D printed parts and includes every bit of hardware to build it. The crazy acrylic panels are available are a game changer. Real opportunity to build something that's uniquely you. It's available in any configuration you can think of. Stickless, K-stick, J-stick, mix box, antagonist button. If you can think of it, Jonathan will build it. The detail is phenomenal, and the size is about perfect for home or travel. As much as I'd like to stop there, I need to cover a couple caveats. On my windowed version, I'd like to see a couple more screws supporting the window, or thicker acrylic, as there's a bit of flex in the window. It's not a negative, but these cases are currently made to order, or in limited release, fully built from the wizard himself. But I will say, it's worth the wait, as is anything worth having. As it sits, the case I'm featuring retails for $170. This price is variable depending on the colors, features, etc. Whatever you pick, you'll get a quote. I built quite a few cases and I say I don't balk at the price. It's more than reasonable for a case that you basically order specifically for you. No compromise. The features, colors, and layout you want. Stop it. Just stop. Call Razer, Victrix. Tell them exactly what you want. I'll wait. If this is something you're looking for, and you should be, I'll leave a link to the Buttercade Discord so you can hang with some great like-minded folks, and even the sorcerer himself. Who knows? You might even catch me there. But seriously, this is the best place to get in touch with Jonathan and get your order in for a banger. It's also the best place to catch the pre-built sticks and to be the first to know what's next. Oh, you want to know what's in my build? Well, let me tell you. I didn't want to build a high-end case that thoughtfully matches my channel colors with just any old parts. So I set about building a new J-stick that checks all the boxes. As I said earlier, I went with the Sanjuks V3, the final form of Japanese levers in my humble opinion. But that still wasn't enough, so in goes the stainless steel pivot from the Buttercade shop, and a bit bang shuriken. Yep, the lever offers the ability to switch tune it. Still not finished with the lever, I went with the Black Freak Mods V1 link, purple Murakamo Arts dust washer, and a clear Buttercade Nobi style ball top. Originally I planned to use some clear gamer finger buttons, as this case accepts both screw and snap buttons. Ran into an issue with the gamer finger tabs, as they're significantly wider than say a Sanwa or something like that. They fit, but not the way I liked, so those will get in another home eventually. It's not something I couldn't overcome with the Dremel, but the angle they would have been at didn't fit my wiring plan. Remember kids, always plan your wiring. So, long story short, well, probably too late for that, but I opted for crown buttons across the board, 30mm for the action buttons and 24 for the auxiliary buttons. As a keyhead, I'm all about those mechanical switch buttons. So stick, buttons, Brook UFB, and BitBang player LEDs. Last thing left, wiring. Wouldn't be a Craw build if it didn't have that Tech Flex sex appeal. I even threw in a couple Craw coils for good measure. This is a marvelous combination of parts. I've always expressed the joy crown buttons bring me, and for all the hype, the Sanjuks V3 is straight fire. So smooth and accurate. If you're looking to score a Juks of your own, that's another reason to stop by the Buttercade Discord. He's always running batch orders of V3 and V6 levers. Oh, and if you find a Juk somewhere else, it won't be in the dope colors you'll get from the Buttercade shop. Unless you like blue, then you can just get blue, and then blue, and blue again, and after that get a blue one. You can also find Buttercade parts at buttercade.com or your favorite arcade part provider, Arcade Shock, Focus Attack, or Paradise Arcade. Don't forget to check the description for all the links to all the greatness. Now check out this Fight Stick playlist so you're up on all the goodness.